Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I made $4,548 in less than 1 hour of trading. So let's talk about the trades that I took, why I took them, and why were they on my watch list at first place anyway. So first was right here in my game plan. Every day that we sent out in the chat room, every single day, the first thing that we were watching in the game plan that we did was I'm watching SPY below 435, I'm watching QQQs below 364, I'm watching Apple below 184, Amazon above AMD, Meta. First trade that I took on the day was Meta. Alright, so let's go to Meta and see why I traded this name in first place. So I want you to think of yesterday. What happened yesterday's price action? Look at yesterday. We made such an insane move already, right? Crazy move yesterday. Look at this. Now the market was so trendy yesterday, such a beautiful move. So what I did was I drew a Fibonacci. I put the Fibonacci from the bottom to all the way to the top. Now, what happened? Yesterday's level of which was early morning 9:45 highs that broke and then retested a few times. Now straight away I knew that that is a strong level, but also around those levels we had the Fibonacci level of 0.382 as well. So I was watching that as a bounce because I knew if the prices came down to this point, we can see a bounce, right? That's exactly what happened. As soon as the market opened, prices came to this zone, and I told everybody in the chat that I'm jumping in. Let's see if we can catch a quick scalp to at least the next Fibonacci level, which is sitting on the top. But that is at least $1.30, $1.40, or $1.50 move. And what we did, that's exactly what we did. Look at this move. I'll show you in a 1 minute chart how this went. As soon as it hit, boom, bang. Sweet. What a beautiful trade, right? And this trade brought roughly around, I think 20% or 15% returns. I think 15% returns. Very beautiful trade. But the second trade that I took on the day was AMD. Now the reason why I took AMD was I want you to understand one important concept that I'm going to break down for a minute, all right? Now think about this. How does the stock market move? There's two different types of breakouts in stock market. So the first is the first breakout, the second breakout. First breakout is that happens straight away without any sort of consolidation. Second breakout, we usually have a little bit of consolidation, 1, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of consolidation, just the price going there and stopping before it breaks, and then it breaks. Out of these two breakouts, which one do I trade? I don't trade this. No, I don't trade this. I like to wait for some sort of consolidation before the level. If I'm trading this, where would I put my stop loss? Here. But if I'm trading this, I'll put my stop loss right above this consolidation. So there's one is this. Second is, which is one thing that's common in both of them. Out of these boys, if the 5-minute candle closes below this particular level, next candle goes back and retest, this is where I would take my play again. I will jump into puts again and catch the move down. Same goes for this, right? This is the only thing that's common in both of them. So if this is happening, I cannot trade this. What I do, I wait for a retest. This is just for you to understand that, okay, this is how my breakout level becomes a retest level. If it doesn't consolidate, tries to break straight away, I look for it to go back and retest. Okay, so this is clear. Now you will understand why I took the AMD trade in first place. Now you know that I was watching on AMD, I was watching this level. I was watching 117.7 level on AMD, right? Now let's go to the charts and see what happened. So this is the 117 level. Now prices broke straight away without any sort of consolidation. And you know what? I didn't enter because I was like, I'm looking for a retest. The retest never happened. Now I could have been like, man, I'm so upset. No, relax, calm down. That's not your plan to be upset. Your plan is, okay, watch the next level. So now I thought maybe it will consolidate before it breaks the next level of 117. It didn't, broke straight away. But now when the candle closed below, it came back to retest, just like what I explained before. It came back to retest. That's exactly where I entered. Now when I'm doing this, when I'm trading this, my stop loss, you know where my stop loss is? My stop loss is right above this. You know where my profit target is? My profit target is my next level. Now you're risking 17 cents to potentially make $1 move. That's like you can go really heavy. So I went really heavy on this trade. I'd shorted some shares, I did played some puts. So I went really heavy on this trade because it already looks like the momentum's picking up as the prices are going down. The volume is moving higher and higher. So I'm like, man, I just discovered a gold. Why go small size on a gold mine trade that you know that it's an A+ setup and then try to look for another place after that? Why not just go big size on this? Right? A lot of people make this mistake. People try to, what they do is they will try to jump in with small size and try to double that position. Basically, if you're jumping with $100, you want $200 by the end of that. That's how you make $100, right? You get my point. Now, what I like to do is I go out of this, man, let me go in a $1,000 position size and make 20%, which is quite easy, and make 200. Which one is more sustainable? Can you double your money every day on every trade? No. But can you catch 20% on options every day? Fuck yes, right? So this is what I do. And this is exactly what I tell everybody to do. Leverage your money. Don't try to just double your money. Right? You will really be very consistent if you do this, right? So I went in heavy and I made money. And this particular trade from this point to the moment where I actually exited my full position, look at this, man. I exited at like 50%, 60% gains. It could have been big fucking profit. But hey, at the time when I exited, there was a perfect time for me to exit. But you know how people say, that same thing as saying, if I would have picked the right lottery numbers yesterday, I would have won $150 million lottery. You get my point. I'd say never think of like, oh, if I would have held, I would have been so much profitable. You cannot think like this, right? This was the second trade on AMD. The third trade that brought in another 50% or 60% gains was QQQs. Now, if I show you my game plan, that I make the plan every day with my team. Now, if you do want to join my Discord, make sure you check the first link in the description box below. It's a free Discord for a week, and you can make a lot of money with me. Hey, I share this stuff every day with my team. Alright, so this is the QQQ where below 364 I'm watching below 364. I'm ready. Markets, I'm already green, beautiful, and now 364 decided to happen. Now let's see what happened on QQQ. So this is a 364 level, right? Let's look at what happened. I'll go on a 1 minute chart just to go a little bit zooming in, like a zoomed in version. Okay, now this right here, prices came down, kind of slowed down for like 30-40 seconds. Yeah, a little bit. I jumped in very small size, very small size. But when it closed below, the candles closed below, it came back to retest next candle. I jumped in heavy again. What happened? The move happened from 364 to my next level that I had, 363-ish level that I was watching it, and this 364 level came from yesterday's low and from previous, like right here, and this next level actually came from other day price action. And I was actually like, man, I'm so ready for this. Let's take this. Boom, 50-60% gains on 0 DTE contracts with one fucking dollar move on QQQ. Beautiful trade, beautifully executed, perfect trade, perfectly executed. Now, these were the three main big trades that actually brought in over $300, and there's a couple other trades that I took little scalps, which I would not go over now because it's really hard to show you what happened on a candle without actually going on over my trading recordings, and which I don't want to do because it just takes too long. But one day we'll look at my whole trading day recording and I'll pause, comment. The video would be like 30-40 minutes long, but if you want to do it, I'll do it. Alright, let me know in the comments if you want me to do those sort of videos as well. What I was thinking in the real time at that stage, I'll make more content around that topics as well. Now, if you do wanna watch other videos like this one, make sure you check the link up there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't joined my Discord, it's a free link. Boom. Let's make some money together, man.